watching out for you. This is Storm Team 8.
And if you were watching Matt and Kyle last night, they were talking not only about how much snow had fallen over the last couple of days, but the next round of snow that was pushing its way in. And that's exactly what's happening right now. In fact, it's expanding in coverage and intensity along the Lake Michigan shoreline. You can see it on Storm Track Live Radar, some of the deeper blues along the Lake Michigan shoreline as well as south of Grand Rapids. So the Muskegon to Muskegon Heights area, Dalton as you head to Norton Shores, Mona Shores, Ravenna, then over to Kalamazoo, Parchment, as you head a little farther north to Otsego, around the Door area, getting in on some of the action now as well. And this is part of a larger system. We not only have some lake enhancement that's helping things out, but we also have an actual disturbance that's moving its way to the south and southeast. And it's a little bit difficult to pick out in some cases, but let me stop this and track the back edge of what's moving through northern Illinois right now into the South Haven area. That's about another 5.5 hours away. Takes us to just shy of 1 o'clock, comes into Kalamazoo about an hour later. That'd be around 1:30, 2 o'clock. And once the back edge of this disturbance pushes through, we'll see that snow shower activity really wind down quickly. So a lake effect snow advisory is in effect through 1 p.m. And notice how well the ending time of this advisory correlates with the back edge of that disturbance I just showed you pushing through the area. The advisory counties are where we're expecting the snow to be just a little bit heavier, and you can see amounts there about 2 to 4 inches. This is going to be through, say, 1 or 2 o'clock this afternoon. I could see an isolated 5-inch amount happening. Lesser amounts as you push farther away from the lake, 1 to 2 inches for the 131 corridor over to about Ionia, and then less than that for 127 eastward. Temps are certainly cold enough, definitely feeling like winter out there. We're saying this morning, is it so cold it hurts? 11 degrees in Grand Rapids, 12 in Kalamazoo. Factor in the wind, it feels like 1 above in Grand Rapids and 4 in Kalamazoo. The 24-hour forecast shows the snow over the area at noon. This looks really good to me. Looks like this computer model doing a fantastic job. Temps are in the upper teens. We have that wind out of the west at about 10 to 20 miles an hour. So even as the air temps climb to around 20, wind chills stay in the single figures. And look at 6 p.m. how much the coverage has shrunk of any of that snow shower activity. Just some light snow showers and flurries. Much of the evening is going to be relatively quiet. Same thing for midnight, but as we approach daybreak, we're going to see another batch of precipitation moving in the form of some snow. And that could be heavy at times as well, especially to the south and southwest of the Grand Rapids area as we go through the daytime hours tomorrow. We could be looking at another 2 to 4 inches of snow in those locations with the lake effect snow advisory continuing. And this is on top of all the snow that fell the last couple of days. Chief Meteorologist Bill Steffen was in early with me this morning taking a look at some of those totals and then how things rank for the season. Bill.
Yeah, we start out with snowfall over the past several days here, and you can see this has really been a lake effect event. Some places picking up as much as 24 inches of snow. Parts of eastern Ottawa, far western Kent County, down into parts of Allegan and Barrie County as well. You can really see how the snowfall tapers off as you get over toward the Lansing area. Here's a look at snowfall for the season so far. Muskegon's had 47.7 inches. We had a couple of inches on top of that. We're going to be close to 50 inches, and that's more than we had last year at this point near the lake shore. 32.7 inches for Grand Rapids, pretty close to what we had last year at this point. Kalamazoo's had 31.4 inches and Lansing at 12.5 inches. Like I said, we'll certainly be adding to that. Could be a rather slick rush hour here for Monday morning. Of course, we'll have an update on that for you tonight on the news with Kyle. He'll be in and give you an update on that. We got the 8-day forecast for you as well, which is looking pretty chilly here to start.
Yeah, certainly is. Look at another round of snow coming in on Tuesday. Could be enough to bring out the shovels. Temps in the mid-20s. Look at the morning temps. Single figures to around 10 above the next couple of days. Wednesday, we get a break in the action. Temps start to rise through the end of the week. Thursday, we see temps near freezing, looking mainly like a snow event. We have to watch this system, folks. Could be some heavier snow. We're very close to that 32-degree mark as well, so could integrate a little bit of a mix for Interstate 94 South. But if that stays all snow, we could be looking at some decent totals out of that system alone.
That's right. Old Man Winter's hanging around Michigan here.
That's right. We were talking about shivering snowmen earlier. That Thursday snow would be great snowman snow.
I'm hoping it's all snow and there's no freezing rain mixed in, but there may be a little bit of a mix I-94 south.
Yeah, it'd be a close call.
All right, and one thing to point out, pay attention to the bottom of your screen. We are going to be crawling some of those closings throughout the morning, so you want to pay attention to that.